Hello everyone, I'm Raul and I have a very special guest, Jennifer Thomas, or if you follow the LFC, Lingerie Fighting Championship, this is Jenny Valentine.
No, wait. Jenny Bloody Valentine.
That's right. So she has a match coming up on, can you please tell us the date? It's like
May 24th, that's a Friday in Las Vegas.
All right.
In Fremont District. So I'm excited and I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest with you, because I think we all need to be nervous a little bit because those nerves kind of make you want to work harder so you feel more confident at the time of the showtime.
Yep, and that's why we're here, right? Because
Exactly.
Yep. So,
you know, it's not about the performance itself. It's about what you do outside of the performance. What do you do before the show that matters the most? It's not necessarily the show itself.
Yeah, that's like, there's that famous quote where it's like, the harder you work, the luckier you get, right? So you're training right now for a match.
To me, it's not about luck. It's about deserving.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly the way you can look at it. So we're training here. We're doing a lot of catch wrestling training plus striking training because the rules of your match are basically MMA rules. So there is striking. You are wearing...
Except I'm not allowed to strike standing up. Can you believe that? I got suspended from a show because of that.
Yes.
Like, what kind of fight are you not allowed to do a knockout, a standing knockout? Makes no sense, but oh well.
Yeah. But it's so modified, but you still have fun doing it, right?
Yeah. Yes, very much so.
Yeah. So we're practicing for these specific rules, but since we're working on catch wrestling as well, we kind of have a few questions since you are an expert pro wrestler and you've been doing pro wrestling professionally for a while. So I have a question.
Sure.
A lot of people seem to be equating pro wrestling and catch wrestling. If you are a pro wrestler, does that mean you automatically know catch wrestling?
Absolutely not. No, it's totally two different things. But there is a history between pro wrestling and catch wrestling, correct?
Correct.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so professional wrestling in the late 1800s and early 1900s was catch wrestling rules. So you can win by pin or submission. But all that transitioned to the style of pro wrestling that we have today, actually quite early on. Some people kind of estimate like in the 20s that it already transitioned over. But so at that time, we had a lot of catch wrestlers who continued on to doing pro wrestling matches because they made money, right? They needed to make money. Some of them didn't like the way what it transitioned to, so some of them quit. You know, it's up to them. You know, if they had something else that they could be doing. But so that shows that it is something different, right?
Pro wrestling was born from catch wrestling.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
And it became more like catch wrestling is the real deal. Pro wrestling is more entertainment.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's the big difference right there.
Yes. Yeah.
And what I love about catch wrestling is that it's like brutal. It's like you play dirty. You know, you do what it takes to win. You know, and you play dirty in a professional way, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, but I like it, you know.
Awesome.
I like using my elbows and I like, you know, freaking cross faces and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. So then would you recommend any fellow pro wrestlers like to learn catch wrestling to kind of like supplement what they were doing?
Absolutely, because it gives it a different flavor. And as far as I'm concerned, the more spice you have, the better you are. So it's not just with catch wrestling, it's in different branches as well. You know, it's just taking a little bit of everything. But also, you know, what are you gravitating to the most? For me, I've never really been gravitating. I never did want to do BJJ. I don't have anything against BJJ, but it's just I don't feel it. There's something about catch wrestling that I connect with. Yeah. And that's why I'm here with you.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point. I think like people have to see that like all these there's a reason why all these things have different names because that means that they're different, right? So yeah, you can say if you want to kind of try a few different things, see what you gravitate to, that's totally fine too. But say like with regards to pro wrestling, if you want to train in catch wrestling, I think it can enhance your pro wrestling, right?
It gives you different moves. It gives you different. Catch wrestling is so has so much history. It's very old school, traditional. And I think that a lot of pro wrestlers today, they have the more new school, they're more whatever, and they've lost the secret recipe or the secret traditional sense of catch wrestling. You know, to where there's a lot of innovative moves that have already existed that we don't even know about because we just aren't aware of them.
Yes, you got so far one way, right? And then
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like a buried treasure.
Yeah.
Catch wrestling is like a buried treasure.
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see that, and I definitely agree. Yeah, you can totally even be like kind of like innovative, right? By bringing back some of the old techniques. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And most people probably haven't even seen it before.
Yeah.
But it's existed from way back when. You know, so and I want to like learn those moves because the old moves will bring something new. You know? So that's what I'm excited about.
Yep, me too. So if you want to kind of see some of these moves in action, so Jenny Bloody Valentine, LFC's Lingerie Fighting Championship in Vegas, May 24th.
Yes.
Friday. So we'll be there and you'll actually get to see some of these moves in action, right? Oh, another thing we want to mention though, if you want to actually see more matches with Jenny, go to the Lingerie Fighting Championships, all their social media, Facebook, Instagram, everything, and comment, you know, just like tell them you want to see more Jenny.
Yes. You want to see more bloody Jenny Valentine.
Jenny Bloody Valentine. We don't want to see bloody Jenny Valentine.
It's almost a tongue twister, yes. But I'm not the one getting bloody, that's for sure. So.
Also, you have a YouTube channel, right? You want to mention that real quick?
Well, my YouTube is pretty much Jennifer Thomas. And that's basically more... I don't have anything with my Lingerie Fighting Championships on my YouTube, I don't believe. But I need to start. But yeah.
Just so you can see like what else you're doing, because it's not just...
Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm a Jen of all trades.
Yeah.
So.
That's the way to put it. All right, well, thank you for watching, and let us know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.